Falcons will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Bowling Green. The defense putting points on the board.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looking for a crease, it's Jackson. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
Offense facing 4th down.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Makes the grab. It's Middleton. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw, it's Pine. Looking to the big tight end. He caught it! He gets it in! Touchdown, BG! The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or there was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right on the money. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Yeah, and there you go again. Ohio State bringing the ground game. They typically do that. That's pretty normal.
They've built their entire program around it. Archie Griffin, two-time Heisman Trophy winner. You go back to Hopalong Cassidy. I mean, the Buckeyes love to run the ball no matter how many times they spin the magic beat. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Buckeyes in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run play action. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. After that sack, the offensive line better get it stuffed together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. Third down. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him. And they're going to throw it to him on first down, second down, and third down, as you saw right there.
Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the left. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Finds his big tight end. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wide receiver going in motion. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes third and goal. They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short.
What a third down stop by this defense. Third down and goal, no problem. You know that guy. Every time he touches the football, you hold your breath because he's so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They were ready, and they forced the fourth and goal.
Motion from the wide receiver. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This is a really big play for both teams. Fourth and goal from the 2. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. They got him! Big stop in the backfield, and what a stand by this defense to keep points off the board. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab, it's Middleton. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. It'll be first and 10 from the 30. To the air on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Finds a man on the right. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter, they're going to be gassed.
Just keeps swinging it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Falcons will try to pick it up on fourth down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Falcons, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Pine. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can...
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
And I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Bowling Green. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is?